Now, I don't think we really know how good Mythos is. We don't really know how good the next OpenAI model is. We haven't seen the next SpaceX model. So maybe that gap opens up again. But either way, I profoundly believe the future is composable models. And you're going to every enterprise, you're going to have what Andrej Karpathy called a council of LLMs. You're going to have, you're going to have Grok, you're going to have Anthropic, you're going to have OpenAI, Google. You're going to have at least two of those. I would argue Grok should always be one of the two because of its dedication to the truth. And it will tell you as a business owner a politically inconvenient truth that you need to know for your data. But you're also going to have your own open weights model that you URL'd on your data, and you're going to put those two together, the frontier models and your own model, and you are going to get real Pareto dominant outcomes. And half the queries are going to go to the open source model, maybe 85%, and only the hardest ones are then, maybe they all go to open source first, and only the hardest ones are then checked by the frontier models. So I think this is the future. It's coming. And a misconception that a lot of people have is that open source models are, somehow bad for AI. They're awesome for the AI infrastructure providers. They just shift economic value from the margins of the frontier labs to the infrastructure. And that's not bad for AI.
That's great for them.
It's great for them. It's
great for them.
But I do think there's still a role for these frontier models. And it may be true. To date, frontier tokens are capturing 90% of the economic value, and open source tokens are probably 80% plus of tokens processed. And those ratios may be here to stay, but I just think composable models are the future.
What does that mean, composable model?
Well, a composable model where you have, if you're a corporation, if you're is there a new name for your super secret startup, Travis? What's the new name?
The name is called Atoms. It's not super secret. It's super awesome.
It's super awesome. Super awesome. For your super awesome startup, Atoms, which, man, loads of people have been calling me to say how they've been in the, they've spoken to you, and investor, your dog is hunting with investors, Travis.
All right, fair enough.
Okay.
You're going to have a router, and every query that somebody comes in, every task that needs to be done at your company, that router is going to send it to, your RL SFT'd version of
course
5.2 or Nematron.
Yes.
Then at some point in the workflow, a frontier model may or may not come in to kind of check it, add to it. And that's what I mean by a composable model, when you have kind of a symphony of models working together, with kind of the frontier models being, maybe the conductors. But that's what I mean when I say composable.